What's going on, WrestleManiacs? This is the Russell Cage Experience, and as always, I am your host, the Tennessee Stallion Russell Cage, and I'm going to combine my Night of Champions prediction video here with my Smackdown review of what little bit I've seen. I caught the last three matches of the night, which was Maurice, Victoria, and Natalia versus Michelle McCool, Kelly Kelly, and Cherry. Vladimir Kozlov versus Domino, and of course the main event, Batista versus Umaga. The women's match, the six Diva tag team match, was better than I was expecting. And even Kelly Kelly did a good job in this match. You can tell that she's improved. She's been working on her wrestling. So props to Kelly Kelly. But the match ends with Maurice rolling up Cherry for the pin. So Maurice, Victoria, and Natalie and Neidhart get the victory here. But I mean, everything broke loose there at the end. I think Kelly Kelly was rolling with Victoria and Michelle McCool and Natalie and Neidhart. So I'm not sure. I'm guessing that they're going to have the Divas championship match maybe this Sunday. I'm not sure. I've not seen it on WWE.com. I've not seen it advertised or whatever, so we'll see. Let's see here. The next match was Vladimir Kozlov versus Domino, and this was actually, I guess I should say, a better Vladimir match, but it wasn't because of Vladimir's wrestling. It was because of Domino's ability to sell moves and the offense he got. I kind of wish they quit putting Vladimir there toward the end of the show, because I don't think he's in the show material. That's just my opinion. Feel free to disagree. That's cool. Just, I don't think he's good. And then, of course, the main event of the night, Batista versus Umaga. This is just one of those power matches. Batista and Umaga back and forth. But, of course, match didn't end. Or, I guess nobody was declared the winner, I should say. Because La Familia, Edge, Chavo Guerrero, Zack Ryder, and Kurt Hawkins come out and jump Batista, building up some steam heading into Night of Champions. But Triple H comes out, and him and Batista clear the ring, and that's how the show ends. So, from the three matches I saw, 2 out of the 3 matches I saw were strong matches. And looking at this, I kind of wish I would have got to see the Edge versus Matt Hardy match and the tag team match between Kane and Big Show versus Mark Henry and MVP. I kind of wish I got to see those two, but I didn't, and I don't think I'm going to get to. So, but on to my Night of Champions predictions. We've got the WWE title on the line, Triple H versus John Cena. Now, here's the way I see it, and this will be my 2 world title or heavyweight title predictions at the same time. I think Triple H is going to retain against Cena. Edge is going to lose to Batista. Now, I have read on the internet where basically that Edge will have to have the title when Undertaker comes back. Not necessarily. He doesn't necessarily have to have the title to be feuding with the Undertaker. You see how they have feuds on here. There's not a title on the line. So I'm going with Triple H in the WWE title match and Batista in the world title match. Next, we have the U.S. title, Matt Hardy versus Chavo Guerrero. I really don't see Chavo winning the U.S. title. So we'll go with Matt Hardy here and Melodies on ECW. I've read that Raw and ECW will probably have the same working agreement as ECW and Smackdown did. So if that be the case, they'll have some competition there on Raw to go for the U.S. title. But that leaves an interesting question. What would they do with the Intercontinental title on Raw? So, next we have the tag team titles, Miz and Morrison versus Finlay and Hornswoggle. As much as I hate to see Finlay and Hornswoggle with the tag titles, I'm like DJ Sleazy C and some other people I've seen. I think Finlay and Hornswoggle's going to walk out with the tag team titles. And probably no doubt continue their feud with The Miz and John Morrison. Next up, we have the ECW title, which was made into a triple threat match. Kane versus Big Show versus Mark Henry. Now, with Mark Henry being drafted to ECW, I think Mark Henry's going to walk out of Night of Champions with the ECW title and possibly feud. Once again, ECW and all have the working agreement. Mark Henry and Kane will probably feud a little bit for the ECW title. It's possible. World Tag Team titles, Cody Rhodes and Hardcore Holly versus Ted DiBiase and Mystery Partner. Now, I'm kind of starting to believe the hype that Cody Rhodes is going to turn on Hardcore Holly. But that would leave the question, who would DiBiase and Cody feud with? Hardcore Holly could find him a new partner, and they could go after the tag team titles, or, something like that. But I have a feeling DiBiase and his mystery partner are going to be walking out with the tag team titles there. So, on to the women's title match, Mickie James versus Katie Lee Burchill. I see this feud continuing, so I see Mickie James retaining here. I'm not sure how they're going to do this Kennedy-Paul Burchill thing, but that's alright. That's future. And then the last match, the Intercontinental title match, Chris Jericho versus yet to be announced. Not sure who they're going to put the Intercontinental title on, but I have a feeling this is going to change hands too, because if they're going to have Chris Jericho and Shawn Michaels feuding, and I believe DJ Sleazy C said this in his video, if him and Shawn Michaels are going to be feuding, there's no point of Jericho having the Intercontinental title. So, I see Jericho losing the Intercontinental title here. How cool would it be if they have the ECW Raw working agreement, Matt Hardy comes out, beats Jericho for the Intercontinental title, and then they can unify the U.S. title and the Intercontinental title. There we go. That'd be a good solution. So, that is my Smackdown review / Night of Champions predictions. So, leave your predictions below, and I hope you guys have a great weekend, and I will see you for my Night of Champions review either Sunday or Monday, depending on how things work out. So, guys, take it easy, and I will talk to you later.